think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatteroo. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a kick up and right around 5. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnover. Back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it.
My bad, bro.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Looking to throw, Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
What'd you do last night? I was like, man, trying to get a hold of you. I couldn't get a hold of you.
Throwing is Hurts. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The Vikings 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
To Jefferson on a slant. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as they get this up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Damn, Jefferson ain't yet.
First down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Vikings.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game that we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
180, 180.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll dump this out to Scatterbury. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, the Giants.
That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space, kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Dart looking to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go play action with Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this to Scatterby. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Dart going to give to Scatterby. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and goal, Giants.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Throwing, Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. Here's Dart. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
And the Vikings, first down.
They'll set up to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he's got some space here. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The left side completion to Jones. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An inside give to Jones. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Worked awfully well. Got him not just space, plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's a gain of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Hey, let's go.
And here's Jones again on second down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And once again, it's Scatteroo. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Vikings nothing.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to I just want to rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Third down and 1. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Great, set. 180.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching right in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover. And he's there.
And running with power here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Dart. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hit if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw, Dart. And he is caught by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And got his man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 36.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Williams. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Giants drive will start from deep in their territory with a first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing his dart. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once now, he didn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's a Dart. Giants. First down. First and 10.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. To throw now, Dart. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To the air, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Give up the middle, Scatterbo.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
An inside run with Scatterbo.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Parker. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Go! 19 Tiger.
Scatterbo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Right there, right there.
Back to throw.
Completes this to Jefferson. And on a quick first down here, they'll stop the clock as well as he's out of bounds right at midfield.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Don't touch that. Anyway, that. Hey, easy. 63, bad.
He's back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Oh, my, it was up for grabs. Now no time on the clock. And an extra point will send us to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one, is tempted to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. Do you see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers? Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
I got things to do, bro.
Here's your ball game right here. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that 2 points, they win the game. So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Charles, they went for 2, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't and you go for 2 and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So for Minnesota, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.